All right. Happy weekend. Good morning. Welcome to Dude Grows Show. Today, we're taking you to school, Scotty. We're going to learn some home growing lessons. Is that what we got on the board?
I don't know. You make it sound so fun, dude. First off, good morning. You're pretty jacked up. Would you already go for a bike ride or something, man?
Oh, just my cold brew, caffeine, and weed. Best way to start the weekend. I don't do it every day. I'm not always awake and be acre, if you know. But, man, sometimes the cold, and I'm making my old cold brew coffee now with the weed. I love it. I absolutely love it. Sponsored by Waffle House. Yeah, guys.
Banner, what's up, brother?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning. Grambo.
Yo.
Have you gone to bed yet, sir?
I don't know why you'd ask that, but no.
Look at Grambo's glow about him, man.
I'm pacing.
Came in with a glow.
How did I come back from Hawaii whiter than when I left? It doesn't make sense.
Oh, shoot, man. I don't know, man. I was hanging out Friday, I don't know, a couple of days ago, and was thinking about just all the things I learned. I wish if I could go tell myself, my younger grow self, what I would do. Like, I'd be like, it's just a plant, man, you know, as opposed to getting all crazy and technical with it.
Back when you started growing, you were definitely deep in prohibition land, right? Like, you couldn't go to the grow store and be like, hey, guys, I want to talk to you about growing weed. Or, you're just relying on the forums. Maybe you were only willing to go to a forum on a public IP address, like Overgrow or something. Hey, because if you got caught, it could be serious time, right?
Real quick, they definitely had like people, they were confidential informants that were trying to shave time off their jail time. And they would work at the grow stores and they would try to get you to bring them weed and talk about weed. And and I definitely
that made for more mistakes. I'm saying more room for error. Back when I started growing, it was when Colorado went medical. So I literally and I knew eventually as we start a family, I went to an attorney. I'm like, hey, how much is this retainer? What's the worst amount of trouble I can get in? I have a medical card. I'm in Colorado. I have no priors. He's like, you're good. Right, you're going to do some community service if you end up getting caught, keeping below the federal plant count and all that jazz. And on top of that, the local grow stores, you could go just walk into the store and straight up. Now, you couldn't talk about growing weed. They'd ask you to leave, right? They feel that you were somebody trying to get them in trouble, but you could sure talk about growing in general. And there's so much resources there. So I had no lessons to learn. I was a perfect grower.
I tell you what, though, you grew a lot of plants before you grew cannabis. You're one of those guys that got to actually keep plants other than cannabis alive. A lot different.
Yeah. Cannabis made me the best grower, though, as far as getting into. Sure, I could grow a few peppers, some habaneros, some house plants, all pretty easy shiz. But then cannabis definitely was like a gateway to growing all that stuff a lot better as well, and understanding plant nutrition, and most importantly for me, biology. Soil biology was the biggest thing with you and real growers, and learning about how it's not just give it nitrogen. We need to feed this thing, keep feeding it, and learning how the whole cycle works.
Dude, the way the whole cycle works is crazy. That's taking carbon, gluing it to water and making, glucose, and then using that, transporting it around and making terpenes and cannabinoids and plant material with it. It's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah. No, I dig. And I'm trying to think of, if you know the show, my biggest lesson is know what you're doing. A/B testing if you can. Don't get too much shit on the shelf bottle wise.
Yeah.
Don't, there's some good comments here. God, who was it? Somebody was saying, don't blame the breeder for your problems. Don't blame the strain necessarily.
Click on this, Grambo. Sorry, man. You might as well click on it and give proper attribution, sir. I said buy one, cry once. I was trying to prime the pump here, man. It's true, man. Buying cheap stuff that breaks or that doesn't have good technology, you spend more for, if you're spending more, if you get a really inefficient light, you get less light for a lot more power, stuff like that.
Definitely buy once, cry once. Now, again, we have so many luxuries. I mean, like if you go over to acinfinity.com, it's like, damn, okay. This was never an option back in the day. I had to spend 5 times as much, go to a few different places, maybe do it undercover. Like me driving, which didn't make a ton of sense, my neighbor's truck to the hydro store. I'm like, how does that work? I guess so.
It's your neighbor. They'll never figure it out, man.
But I was saying back to that, there's a lot of, it's hard I get it, to stick tried and true and be like, okay, I'm going to try this nutrient line only with this strain only for a couple runs. Because what it takes us, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 months, 3.5, 4 months to pull off. I'd probably say at least 4 if we're going to count any type of drying time to grow a strain from start to finish. And you get eager. You want to try different stuff. People are pitching you different additives that are going to help your flower, and you start doing stuff before you know it was really working in the first place.
Yeah, man, I got to jump in and say A/B testing. I just set up my grow again, and I have 4 rows of 4 plants. So I can do multivariable testing, dude. You know what I mean? I can keep one that's a control, and then I can try 3 new things. And so that's the only way if you know something works. So before you, I don't know, do your whole room as a gimmick, try 1 row of something, see if it works. Try a couple plants of it.
Get a bigger plant.
100%.
Yeah, well, I only have, Wait, how many? Yeah, what's a plant count again? Yes.
I think the shirt is F a plant count is what it is.
Yeah. Well, dude signed this card over to me. So did Grambo.
I don't know. I got a comment here from, I'm going Bang Dog. Bang.
That's bang. That's Bong Dog. Bong. Yeah, we hung out with the Bong Dog. Bong. The Bong Dog.
Okay.
I like
this
it.
is a good, now listen up. This is deep. It says, buy dry nutrients and amendments. When it's wet, you're the one getting soaked.
I'll say, man, there's some stuff that you can't get dry. I mean, as far as your NPK goes, there's nothing sexy about it. These are salts, but man, there's some stuff. I just did a short form on fish hydrolysate. Did I say it right?
I always go hydrolysate.
That stuff's amazing, man. And you ain't getting that dry. That stuff's processed and enzymatically processed, and it's delicate. So there's some things like that you can't get dry. But yeah, I do get what they are saying.
Shout out,
pay for water.
Neptune's Harvest might be a brand. I am a fan of the fish. I got to get some more fish in my life. Fish brings the dank, and it's a byproduct of an industry, and why not use it?
I just love that you say I got to get more fish in my life, man. All right, you're changing, dude.
Great. Budwin Jones, simple tip here. Don't overwater. They don't need more water. Water the size of the plant, not the pot.
These are good. Banner, you got any, man? Grambo, you got any lessons, some words of wisdom to the young sage?
Ooh, what you got, Banner?
Don't panic.
Don't panic?
Yeah.
It's organic?
No, just don't panic. But you have a problem. I think I did this, but like if you discover a problem and you're like, oh my God, I got to fix it immediately.
It's true.
And it's better to take a break and like think about it. Think about what you're going to do before you do it.
And maybe let the plant dry out the whole time. If you're letting the plant dry out a little bit.
Yeah. Or if you find like bugs or something, like you don't want to just immediately just nuke everything. Right. You know what I mean? Like take a moment, take a deep breath and
post on
figure it out. Yeah. Get a second opinion. Ask your gromies, don't panic.
Grandpa, we always talk bong. That's the cannabis drink? What is that?
It's not a cannabis drink, but I remember I can't remember who was telling us about it, but yeah, it's pronounced bong, and it's a traditional Eastern medicinal compound drinky drink. Yeah, I always give the tip for people. I always take a left lane whenever I'm trying to give grow tips to people. One of the things that I see a lot of people forget is get a mechanic stool. Get something that raises and lowers. You can get your tool. You got a little plant tape. You got your scissors and everything. So I always say get a mechanic stool and make sure anywhere where there's water has a float valve.
Wow, man. That is good advice, man. Those are some lessons you want to learn.
Those are coming from a long-time grower. Protect your knees and protect your mold and mildews and your foundation.
Door is leaking.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is good, dude. Mechanic stool, double thumbs up. This grow is the first grow I've had one just to sit. And it has a tray for the tools under it, your pruners, your loop, whatever you need, and just rolling around the grow and not busting your back like money. I dig.
Hey, speaking of loops.
Yes.
Aren't there some DGC loops?
There are. I wish I had one, man. Yeah,
I got to get myself one of those.
Come on. Shout out realdgc.com, man. Actually, we got the merch store up, did we not, dude?
We do. Thanks to Banner, Warehouse Kyle. We're like, why don't we have our merch store in Real DGC? So go on to realdgc.com. You can get yourself some DGC merch, custom loop. We have some grove bags, some DGC artwork grove bags, that is, and all kinds of good stuff. We'll be adding some more stuff to that as well.
We got DGC Grove bags?
Oh, look at that, man. Yeah. All right, shameless plug. You couldn't help it, man.
Yeah, we have some of the best merch. We never pitch our merch, and we have some of the best merch. This stuff's cool.
There's your loop.
There's the loop.
Look at that. It's got a cool carrying case and everything.
Yeah,
I'll probably have one here somewhere.
Right on.
All right.
Right on.
Get
And while you're there, sign up. Come hang out at our clubhouse. All right, people. You people. Hey, I got a Grambo. I don't know if I got another comment here I want to feature. I did put a link on the fly. Grambo hates when I throw links into the show on the fly. So he has like 25, 50 links up.
I run a tight ship back here.
Shout out.
Hit the gong, Grambo. Hit the gong.
All right, let's check it out. What do we got here, Dave?
Next time.
So this is I'm featuring a comment from Pay Me Up Front. Pay Me Up Front.
Nice.
Pay me up front.
Pay me.
No,
So
me
his
up
comment is
Nice.
the lesson here. My biggest thing I had to realize as a grower is the plant does its thing in nature without any help. Seemingly, give your plants love, but do less. There is no one way. Be patient. Don't rush the grow, the dry, or the cure. They're all equally important. And lastly, your grow should be enjoyable, not stressful. Stay stoked. I love that. Pay me up front.
That doesn't match. Does it? You wouldn't think a guy called Pay Me Up Front would be so zen about it, you know? I just think
Shout out
zen
to
about getting paid, all right, man?
He always gets paid up front, so he's got nothing to worry
He
about.
does, man. That's why he's all relaxed.
That's why he's chill.
So producers or anybody, you guys have a profile on realdgc.com. If you're over there, Pay Me Up Front spelled it out. Feel free to message me. I love to feature producer profile on the show. Pay Me Up Front's an organic grower, constantly trying to improve, growing in 7 and 25 gallon pots. I'm a seed popper, baby, perpetually popping seeds. I kind of like that. Experience level, Scotty, for Pay Me Up Front is always learning.
There you go. We all are always learning. And it's a great time to learn stuff these days, you know?
Always failing.
Just out there. No. You know what?
He's learning, man.
Yeah, but I have some great harvests and I'm still learning, you know?
Shout out, man. And shout out to all you producers that commented on that. Scotty, we have posts every week in the VIP lounge for you producers to help build the show. You are a producer, so help us produce. Thank you for good content.
Hey, I got one. If I was going to teach somebody, talk to somebody, give them a lesson that I learned, respect electricity, man. Electricity and water don't mix. There's a reason why they sell thick extension cords. There's something called a GFI that if you get water, instead of it electrocuting you, it'll turn off. I mean, there's a couple basic things that are, I think, important to know there. Timers, get a heavy duty one.
Don't get electrocuted.
Just I like.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, I've been keeping that. We're old heads, right? Am I old enough to be an old head? What am I, 48, 47?
Fortunately, we are.
Yeah.
Somebody said the gray shirt really brings out the gray in my beard.
Hey.
Yeah, they're very sweet. They saying out of love.
You coordinate.
I just noticed like your goatee is all gray now, pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah, it's white, man. It's white.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, right, man. We're in our 50s, bro. We're in our 50s.
But when you're talking about electricity, it's a new game, man. We grew up with that, not grew up, but running 1,000 watt, 9.9, almost 10 amp HID bulbs, 600 watt. You're running a 4-pack of them. You needed a lighting controller. All the lighting is like half the damn amperage now with LEDs. So it's still respect electricity, of course. Make sure you're not overloading the circuit. Understand, I think you only want to run about 80 to 85% of like, so you have a 15 amp circuit on your board. Like, don't think, I could just run 15 amps all the time. Like, you don't want to run them at 100%, right?
But yeah, I mean, the LEDs, the HPSs were 9.5 amps at 110. And 110 means it's just one hot wire. The other one's a neutral. The other one's a ground. Dude, it would like burn the timers. You had 9.5 amps going through one line. It would burn the timers up. Remember, you go there, you what is that? Burning plastic, and your timer would be kind of melting.
tan. I love it. It'd be like the timer would be a yellowish tan, but still working. Okay.
Oh no, mine are all melty, man. But yeah, that's a big lesson, I think, man.
Time to light it up. AC Infinity's Evo series. Every light in the series has a removable driver, so you can keep the heat out of your grow space. And they are up on the tech 3.14 U-moles per joule. If you want to geek out, my favorite feature is the built-in timer on this. It has 10 brightness levels. You can do sunrise, sunset. It's right on the fixture. Super easy to use. No separate tab timers or any of that jazz. Check out AC Infinity's LEDs over at acinfinity.com. Coupon code DUDEGROWS will hook you up with these top-notch LEDs. They got a size for every grow tent. acinfinity.com. Coupon code DUDEGROWS will hook you up. Back to the show.
So I think, man.
Let's shout out some producers, man. I want to get some shout outs to guys that signed up with Real DDC dollars at $10. Real DDC dollars. Do we have those? Shit.
DGC
On the fly.
We have DGC NFTs, all right, man. I actually went down the rabbit hole of what NFTs are.
Yeah.
Who's buying those, man?
It was a fad.
Yes, all right.
Are people still buying that?
It's
Real
the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Yes, sir.
and TGC.com. Come on over. It's free to join. But when you step up and you stop cruising around, support the show. We wouldn't be here without the producers, and we need more producers, man. This crew has been tight. DDC meeting. DDC, I just heard of somebody meeting a DDC at a cafe in, what state? Just wear their DDC hat. It's a fun community. So thank you all that have stepped up. I'm going to shout out to Zeus Daddy and Much Nuts. What's up, Much Nuts?
Hey,
don't forget.
Much Nuts. Much Nuts. Does that have anything to do with the Amazing Thunderlips? The Amazing Thunderlips and Much Nuts. Wow, man.
Could be. I'm going to shout out to Dream Walker Grows What's Growing On and that boy named Dave. Remember?
All right, man. How about Polar Bear Buds and Green Ogre Farms, man?
No, hold on. I got a couple comments here or whatever. Green Ogre Farms is an associate producer. Sent a good comment from Green Ogre Farms. Like,
okay.
It says, here's more photos of some cherry paloma, which we aren't showing here, cut from JR Token. So it's the JR cherry paloma cut sitting, which is, what do I say, very renowned in the DDC. Is that a fair enough adjective?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm on it right now.
But it's in week 8, sitting in the grow bucket, 5-gallon sit buckets of cocoa perlite and at Scotty Real grow dots plus recharge, a little extras from Grambo and the jug dealers. All in the fam. Nice. It says, love the cherry paloma. We'll keep her forever. She's the first cuts to show roots, super healthy and robust. Everyone loves the smoke and everyone loves it when I give out cuts. So thanks, dude, and everyone in the DDC. Growers love from Shenandoah Valley, deep in the heart of beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia.
Wow.
Put on you,
beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Green Ogre sharing the cuts. I would love it too, man. I'm sure Scotty loves it when, he's getting cuts in the mail or any local shares. I don't know, Banner, do you bring any cuts into the fold? You're a clone guy too, or you have a source of like...
Not anymore, man.
You don't bring in clones?
Not anymore.
Oh, man.
Oh, there's a story there.
Switched over to seeds. What
happened?
Yeah, I popped some seeds from Do You Right.
Nice.
Changing it up.
Nice. Man, I have to call Cortez and get advised on my autoflower because it's the weirdest looking plant I've ever seen. And there's just leaves everywhere, man. It's the most dense foliage. And it's only about this tall. So do you cut those leaves off? I thought you're not supposed to mess with an autoflower at all.
I think you can defoliate it. That's not too bad.
I thought that was stress.
A little bit.
Yeah, nope. I don't know.
If it's blocking light, though.
I don't know. I think they're autos. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure this upcoming Wednesday, if the stars align, Daz is going to be the guest on the live with Night Owl.
Really?
So, we'll have some good in source to talk about. And I got another grow tip here from associate producer who you love, Baby Satan in the gang. Okay, Baby Satan in the gang's hanging out. It says, this is showing an autoflower. This is my autoflower growing outside next to growing in the tent. I'm such a dumbass. I forgot to mark on the pot which strain it is. Won't happen next time. And Baby Satan in the gang, I feel you. I have done that one time and just remember. Yeah, what do you do? I like to label the actual plant That's like best nursery practices, Scotty.
Yeah,
I want to get more
rating on there. It's just in it's my own handwriting, so nobody can read it.
It's code.
I want to do the professional, like, what do I search? Greenhouse worker plant labeling metal tag tool. Find something like that.
This says new canna plus perlite, 326, 90 grams of extended dots. Yeah. But I always, I'll just write 326 on there, and then I'll go to my phone and I will just look for some kind of video from March 26th. Oh, I always take a video at the end of what I did in the grow. Hey, I just cloned today, did this,
that's good. That's
foliated
good. Yeah,
today.
Vlogging.
I don't show it to anybody.
You should
get you should have more fun with it and get a selfie stick while you're doing it, and then you could be double content for realddc.com. Come on.
Like a micro drone.
Oh.
You can fly around.
Just get one of those in general.
You
right?
got your Meta Facebook glasses. You start
Well, that's what I do. I put those glasses on, but it's like just a notes. It's just a way to make notes. Grandma, some things are just for me, okay?
The people demand it.
It's a great tip, though. You don't have to. You can just take your phone and just be like, "Hey, guys, today I cloned. This plant's looking kind of like crap right here. I just gave it a little Epsom salt to see what happens. Cut the water down on this one over here. Freaking awesome.
You just outed yourself as an Android user.
Oh, please, man. I'm proud, man. I'm Android proud.
All right, I'm taking it.
How's your camera?
Taking it.
I'm Android. It's very, very good.
You got the best camera.
Taking it full circle here to realddc.com. Thank you, DDC producers, especially associate executive producers, stepping it way the F up, making this show happen. If you are growing the dank anywhere, signing up for Real DDC at $10 a month is giving you grower dividends from real growers, 30% off. We're hooking up genetics all the time. Too hot for YouTube. I can't even say what we're doing on the site. You got to go over there and check it out, realddc.com, and make this show happen. Thank you, everybody that stepped up.
Hey, I
got more ahead for Saturday. The UBC.
Oh, this is cool, man. You talk about your Real DGC, man. On Saturday mornings, I wake up and I scroll, and this is from a couple of days ago, but this is by GrowCat, and very cool post, man. This is August 24th, man. When was that, dude? All right.
Like 4 days.
Month is it?
4 days ago.
Has anyone started using UBC as part of their IPM? UBC is the one. A is like say, all right. B is burns you, and C causes cancer. So that's the really dangerous wavelength. So I don't think people are supposed to be around that. Those are those clean light things. You have to be careful with it and use protective gear, but it seems simple and studies look promising. It says Grandmaster LED has already released a product they call the Tarantula Predator. It has 3.5 bars. Yes, sir.
You got to say Tarantula Predator. Like, you got to give something for that. It sounds like a professional wrestler or something.
I am the Tarantula Predator. It's 3.5 foot strip bars that are 5 watts of UVC. And they say 15 minutes once during the night cycle per day. Night cycle or light cycle?
Maybe light.
Yeah. Pointed upwards from soil height to help cover the undersides of the leaves. They want a large amount of money for it, though. But the first to market certainly commands more, and it fits with their high-end product line, man. 200 to 280 nanometers, it says UVC is. But do me a favor. I did this. You got me Googling, and this is from Grower Talks. This is a legit source. And this is like for big ag, and they are doing experiments with it. And they're finding that it makes, I thought it was like, this is for some kind of thrip. And they were saying, I think it makes 30 to 40% of their eggs sterile. It's kind of cool. I mean, keep on doing that, you'll knock them down, right?
And shout out to GrowCat, another DDC producer. He put some informative links on here. One is a link to Grandmaster level LED being a guest on Mr. Grow It. And he is discussing, I'm learning more about it. I even know Grandmaster LED sold LEDs until recent events. I've come across them and I'm learning more. He goes pretty deep into shiz. But the video was saying that they were introducing Grandmaster LED were introducing spider mites, different populations of thrips, and doing all types of pretty deep testing. And I was concerned about, well, wait, I get it. UVC is going to F with them, right? But you can't get it all over the canopy. And it's interesting, I guess, having a lower canopy pointing up is probably the most advantageous spot as far as where you're going to hit the bugs. And they usually start in the lower parts of the plant too. But this is pretty sweet technology, man. Like they're charging, remember, there is a link to them if you want the tarantula LED, $225 for one pair. And I believe that does like up to a 4x4 or something. They're very low wattage. And if you're worried about, each pair covers a 4 to a 5 foot square area.
It'd be awesome if it looked like that, wouldn't it?
UVC on. Nice. UVC on at night. You guys are worried about harming in any of that? It's not intense enough. It's to even wake the plants up at all. They've done plenty of tests in it. I'm just learning about this. This is what I heard from him being a guest on Mr. Grow It to relay the information. I think it's pretty damn cool, man. I don't think it's an all-in-one IPM solution, but I think it'd help a shit ton.
I think they're doing it for botrytis too, which is something if you had some kind of, something against molds and mildews, that'd be interesting, right? And
I am going to be the guy with the prove me wrong. Nothing beat botrytis. Like I've just seen it. If you're outside, that is like, oh my gosh. And that was one of the, one of the good lessons learned comment was like, it's not done until it's done. Like don't celebrate until it's in the jar, ready to smoke. There's a lot of shit that can happen. Don't be in week 7 and be like, this is great, I'm a success. Like, still be on point.
Banner brings up a good point. What'd you say?
What if it messes with your terps?
I mean, dude, you do wonder. That's a violent wavelength there. Grambo, that is a violent wavelength.
I would think that it's one of those things that the reason they have all that oil in there is for the sunscreen. I would think it would actually benefit the terps.
UVB, UVA we get. UVB is almost all blocked. We get some the higher up you go, like we're a mile high up. So
yeah, I think I looked into it as 5% UVB reaches down and then less than 1% UVC reaches down.
Yeah.
So in nature, you're not getting a lot of that.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
I would say that if the amount of time it's being ran is not going to be there, it's not damaging your terpene profile or your buds. And in fact, and I don't know the cat's name, I refer to them as Grandmaster LED, which questions, I don't know. I think like the Grandmaster wording for product. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm on the fence.
I watched this channel all the time back in the day when I was first learning. It's Grandmaster level.
Grandmaster level. I like that dude didn't know that Grandmaster LED sold LEDs.
Yeah. And so,
Grandmaster level's been around forever.
Great stuff. Grandmaster level topping technique is one of the more unique thing. It like freezes the buds instead of, it still redirects the auxins without stressing out the tops. It's very interesting.
Yeah. Very cool.
They're even saying potentially looking at how it'll enhance THC production. And it's one of those things that could be potentially a stress, but not a stress enough to F shit up. But I'm excited for it. I think it makes sense. I mean, you justify these things for your grow. I mean, if you could always have this as an IPM before a problem starts, it's probably going to take care of it before it becomes a problem, which is cool because you're doing it all the time. $256, I think it was. Man, I don't want to sound or jinx myself. I got a table here. I haven't had spider mites breath in like 7 years. I mean, thrips I have had, though. In my last grow, I had thrips, and this apps with thrips. So, all right. Why are you giving me that look? Are you going to send me spider mites?
No, we can't ever.
We're looking up some future stuff that we're about to show.
Start just from the beginning, though. It's so amazing, man. This is the Dyson guy.
Yeah.
And, everybody's been doing vertical farming. I promise this has something to do with UVC.
Yes.
But, dude, that's his vertical farm right there. It's not even vertical.
Nice. He's got a horizontal vertical farm.
It's circular, man.
Well,
but look how futuristic
it does look like something out of like 2001 Space Odyssey.
Yeah, like that could be an outer space right?
And it probably will be, right?
But yeah, I was just looking at this and sure enough.
Was it you telling me about the laser weed removal?
Yeah, I'm sure this guy's
got laser bug removal.
Watch.
Well, yeah, check this out right
first
here.
Who needs people? That's it, man. That's
UV.
I'll bet you that's UVC right there. See it running under it?
Yeah, probably like you're saying for.
Ooh, we don't.
They're beneficial. They're natural.
All right.
Not invasive.
That guy still goes through my head.
You're eating it.
I don't. I thought that was cool, but they used the UVC, right? They had a UVC robot. You see how fast they were going over it, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got to. That's cool. Before we move on, give a little credit. Shout out Holy Toledo 420 producer. You were the one that was talking about don't take critical feedback and insult or blame someone else, even if you're a seasoned grower. And then also I have, damn it, where's it at? Frank White, pay me up front. Sorry, I hate saying comments and not giving credit. Thanks to all the producers again for that post. Hard to do on the fly. All right, where are we going, Scotty? We're going to go to...
I got some fall prohibitions, sir. I have fall prohibitions, man. First off, Texas is a big state, right?
Yeah.
Texas becomes the 40th state to legalize cannabis.
Whoa.
Texas legalizes medical cannabis. Whoa. Becoming the 40th state to do so.
How about that?
Does it include grow?
Does anybody really write that, Grambo, or is that AI? Would anybody end a sentence with to do so?
Madeline McCauley.
Madeline Nicola. And I
Yeah.
don't trust that. Something's going
What?
on, man.
I don't know in Texas, or what do you guys think? I don't think if you're a medical patient, you have access to flower. I'm not sure. I know some states say it's not medicine. When you smoke it, it's not medicine. We'll give you vaporizers, gummies, whatever. But do you agree with that?
No, there's nothing like smoking, especially if you're sick.
It's extremely limited and low THC only.
That was their previous legislation. This has kind of stepped it up a little bit. This
Bumps it up.
Yeah. So that was the earlier, and now they just did it in May.
Wow. Cool, man. Cool. Yeah, I don't see anything really weird in this.
Well, what I didn't know while we're on Texas, they still do that hemp-derived products, THCA.
Everybody's warned against them, though, man. All the legit cannabis companies are warned against them. All of a sudden, they're all getting raided and...
Just the Senate, which I don't know, I hate all this political crap, but the Senate has said, okay, we're banning all that, but it's not through the House yet. And this is on a state level.
Dude, Mr. Canada, just go back to Canada, will you, man?
Yes. So, but
no, it goes to the House first, then it goes to the Senate, and then it gets stalled out and changed and thrown back to the House. And then it gets lobbied for a while. Then it gets shelved. And then some new people come in and they'll take it and they get donations for it. Then they'll work it again. But then it'll stall in the House this time.
This is the best episode of Schoolhouse Rock ever.
Right? Dude.
I'm just a lobbyist.
Still a damn bill.
I'm just a lobbyist.
I think that they say that in there.
Little
Yeah,
bit.
nothing ever happened.
now, do you think there's going to be, of course, the answer is yes, but I didn't know how big it is. So Texas, the hemp-derived THC industry generates $5.5 billion annually, which generates $270 million in state sales tax each year. So that's a shit ton. I had no idea it was that much money.
There's my point, man. The federal government, there's 40 states that legalize cannabis on their own. And the federal government still hasn't figured out a way to take their tax money. You know what I mean? If you can't even do that, it's been years. Has it been a decade since we've had dispensaries and hundreds of millions of dollars a year in sales per state?
12 years this year.
You know, it's unbelievable, man. I give up.
I got a quick word problem for you. Banner was asking about potency, like really low potency. So this new House Bill 46 removes, which this is hilarious, the 1% THC by weight requirement. Now, what does that mean by weight? 1% THC by weight.
It means however much it weighs. If it weighs 100 grams, you can only have 1 gram of THC.
Whoa.
Pretty good, right? That's pretty good for Saturday morning, man. That's pretty good. But they've got... Yes, sir.
What does this mean, though? The new option is a cap of 10 milligrams per dose. Currently, patients with a prescription can access medical cannabis products, gummies, tinctures, beverages, chocolates, and topicals. But what does a cap of 10 milligrams per dose mean for, like, I get an edible. I guess that's all it's pertaining to is edibles.
Yeah, I think it's hopefully you can buy, hopefully you buy a 100 milligram pack that's 10 gummies, 10 milligram gummies. Since gummies are delicious, that's okay.
Or in flour, I guess in concentrates, it'd be a 10% THC. So if you had that up to 1,000 milligram, 1,000 milligrams per person. So it's very confusing.
Grimbo, did you stop bringing the magic bag of Skittles to work?
It's right up here. Actually.
Is it really?
Yeah, you want one? I'll throw it in your mouth like high school.
It's so disturbing. It is such a...
I don't understand the concept of where it's for medical, but we're going to limit how strong it is. I just don't understand that.
People that write these bills don't understand cannabis, and then people that want legal cannabis agree to bad laws.
Are there other medicines that are approved for medical conditions, but restrict the amount that they're allowed to prescribe?
Listen up, growers. Let's check out some badass vetted grow gear. Go over to realdgc.com/pros and check out the coupon codes there for DGC vetted gear. Up your grow game. Today, I want to feature pulsegrow.com. We're talking about grow mistakes in the show. This will help you solve grower mistakes. How do you think I knew my son didn't open the CO2 tank valve after changing the tank? I was alerted. My levels were off. This is like traveler's peace of mind for a grower. People will be like, why are you looking at your phone? I'm checking my grow. It's not social media. Pulse Pro has 2 units. The Pulse Pro actually measures CO2, has an onboard spectrometer for PPFD and DLI, or you can simplify it and just get down to a Pulse Zero. You're still going to get VPD alerts, temperature, relative humidity, light intensity, which is lights on or off at the wrong time, your timer's screwing up. Guys, this is peace of mind, is insurance. It can save your grow. PulseGrow.com, coupon code DUDE. I'm excited to tell it twice. PulseGrow.com, coupon code DUDE. Check it out. Dude's favorite gadget of the decade. Back to the show.
Prescribe?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, painkillers, Adderall
pills or something.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think Dr. Feelgood, man.
There's a rule in America. It's an unspoken rule that you can have as much poison as you want, but if it makes you feel good while you're being poisoned, no bueno.
Oh, I thought you were going to say as long as you have a prescription.
No.
I want people to feel good. Well, then they would just become addicts and then homeless.
Come on, be positive, man. Texas is the 40th state to legalize cannabis, man.
Congratulations, Texas.
All right. We're not talking about politics anymore, man. I'm sorry I brought it up.
Medical. All right, what else you got?
9
facts
facts
about Americans and marijuana.
Yeah, this was cool. It's just so obvious that the country loves cannabis.
Here's a fact for you. If you see someone wearing this hat,
They smoke.
they know where to get weed.
It says number 1 is the vast majority of America supports legalizing marijuana in some way. And it's only 1 in 10 say it shouldn't be legal.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's changed, right?
I think that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
What else? Seriously, what else can you get 9 out of 10 Americans degree on?
holy crap.
That's
You are
actually,
right.
yes, that's
you are right.
100% true, Vanner.
Scroll down really quick. You got to see this chart, man.
This chart?
No, keep going.
What do we got here?
Keep going, man. Yes, that one. Look at it. That's how many people they in the beginning in like the 60s. No, even in the 90s, like 1991, 81% of the population thought it should be illegal. In 2023, it got down to 29%.
And then like around 2012 is where it crosses. So when it became legal and people got exposed to it, they said, this is harmless. And it went from like 60%. What is that? Like 55% is
Right.
up to 70.
It does look like it flattened out, though.
Well, because everybody is done. Oh, it's at 70 because you'll never get the last 30%. What'd you just say? It's impossible to get people to agree on anything.
Yeah, it was only 12% think it should be illegal, not that they agreed.
Just to be, this says made legal or not. It's not medical or not. It's just
Legal.
legality. So that's 7 out of 10 people think that it should be just legal, period.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of people, man.
It says about half of U.S. adults, 51%, say they have ever used marijuana. So say 5 out of 10 people are willing to admit it.
Wonder what the numbers under 40 are. I bet it's just way higher.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's pretty interesting, though, man.
Yeah, people say for economic reasons is the top reason, criminal justice reasons, to curb other uses of other potentially harmful drugs, and then make communities safer.
Hey, scroll down to number 9, man. Number 9's awesome.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number
Number 9.
About 8 in 10 Americans live in a county with at least one cannabis dispensary. Yes. That's winning, right?
Wow.
Florida is that high on that?
Florida has dispensaries, yeah.
I didn't realize that was so popular in Florida.
It's medical, though, right? That's the deal. Because I definitely talk to my friends. They're like, don't even bother bringing
There's
it.
just that many people that have medical,
So.
market wise.
I think if you,
Because I thought it was real restrictive. Like you had to be certain conditions and stuff like that. Is it easier?
I don't know. I know when I got my medical card, Grambo, I don't know what your experience was, but the doctor comes in, he goes, "Hi, do you have an ailment that you think cannabis could help you with?"
Yeah.
And I go, "Yeah."
My guy had a big poster of all the ailments on it. And he goes, so what are you looking for? And then he looked at the chart and I went, migraines? He goes, great.
Can I
Wow.
more than one?
That's weird when the doctor comes in and he goes, "Hey, what you looking for?"
Yeah.
I didn't realize that Florida was such a dispensary hotspot. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, there's a lot.
This is
Wow,
also a good map of places you want to live.
That's where the people are, man.
Yes.
That's where the people are.
Excellent insight, Grambo.
And look at up here with fucking Michigan.
Yeah.
You see a lot of rush in
You
it.
probably don't want to live there.
Michigan looks like they painted it with a paintbrush. doesn't it?
Literally, dude. Holy crap.
Wow. Very cool.
Next article here. Cannabis use is rising across the U.S. except in one key group. What key group? Take a guess. Which group is that rising?
What do you think?
Gen
What do you
Z.
think? And what's the ones under Gen Z? The kids, man. Like the 12 to I think it's 15-year-olds.
It's not cool.
It's not as cool because it's not illegal anymore, man. Your freaking parents got too high and were annoying yesterday, you know? Right?
Yeah, I think that's it. It says according to the data analyzed from researchers at the University of Kentucky and University of Louisville, this is interesting. Cannabis use is higher. It is used in higher income household, which means you're earning more than $75,000 a year. By those with college degrees is more than double. Interesting. And then you, Scott, you added the age 12 to 17 as remained unchanged.
Yeah.
College degrees.
Yeah.
It's obviously for dumb, lazy people.
This is the science alert one, Grambo. I think. The hell do I know?
Which is surprising. The generation that gave us Skibbity Toilet is not smoking weed. That
what?
surprises me.
Aren't they also not drinking?
I heard, yeah, they're definitely not drinking as much, man.
I heard like there's more and more teetotalers.
Teetotalers?
Yeah, like people that don't drink.
I thought they were teetotalers.
Teetotaler? How do you say that?
Teetotalers.
Teetotalers.
They drink with their pinky.
Yeah,
they
teetotalers.
assy. Of course, there's weed in here. Weed. What else you got, man? What else you got? What's going on, Rambo? I was about to ask you.
It's
What's Skiddibity
the biggest thing in the history of Gen Alpha and the young Generation Z is Skibbity Toilet. And it's a phenomenon. Billions of views taking over the world. And it's like the dumbest thing ever.
I'm not on anything, and that freaks me out.
There's 26 seasons.
Yeah.
26 seasons.
Billions and billions of views.
What else? What else do we just not know about, Rambo? Tons, right?
As a hip young millennial, I know about these things.
You hep cat.
What are we doing here? I mean, we're trying to get some views.
Grambo, what do you got, man?
What the heck is going on?
We have one more.
Wait, no. I gotta see this. Yeah, I'm a hep. I like this.
And that's it's seasons and seasons of this.
Shit, how long does it go?
And so when you see this, you think stoners, right?
Yeah. No, I think mushrooms.
Oh, man.
What the?
I don't know, bro.
Pretty awesome. I gotta be honest.
I went to Target with my kid the other day to get a toy, and they have Skibbity Toilet toys at Target. It's a phenomenon.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was telling Grambo I was
I'm
cooking,
moving on.
so I couldn't like switch the channels, and Between Two Ferns came on YouTube. I think I watched 10 episodes of it. I recommend it.
That was
You like to laugh.
fair enough. That was the Skibbity Toilet of our generation.
Yeah, Between Two Ferns.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good stuff.
All right.
Oh, Grambino. Oh yeah, I was just gonna shout out, man, but yeah, hit it.
People with eating disorders say cannabis and psychedelics help them more than antidepressants. I'm no doctor, But are antidepressants more of a, do I say masking? Like you're not really looking at it?
No, you know what, bro? You got to understand, some people do have a chemical imbalance in their brains, man.
Yeah.
And some people do. You know, remember, we're not like everybody else, even though I wish everybody was like, man, not like me. That would actually drive me freaking nuts, man. That would drive me nuts. Yeah, no, I'm sure I think some of the problems is that people get them overprescribed. You know, you need to start exercising, and instead you go and they give you an Adderall because you say, I'm tired at 4:00.
Yeah.
Well, get a good night's sleep, stop eating like crap, and exercise, you know? But a lot of times they're like, just take a pill.
Can we create? I'm just distracted now with this character. Should we do as a Skibbity Scotty in the future? Could we do something with that?
Skibbity Scotty. Well, there's a real.
See you in the urinal.
Go to Real DGC. There's a memes page. Let's do it,
Thank
DGC.
Skibbity Scotty, bring them.
Skibbity Scotty.
I gotta be honest, I love the memes. The creativity that everybody has is hilarious, man.
Wait, is it creativity? I thought at this point it's like, hey, make me an image of this guy like the Skibbity toilet dude, and dude, like you just tell what.
Did you think about turning that into a meme? And then did you say, no, not like that. Make it like this for me. You know what I mean? Sorry, I can't do digital art. Or can I?
Freaking graphic artist, you getting pissed off. Anyway, this makes sense. As far as they're saying the psychedelics was like a couple times a year thing for him, not on the daily, to help with eating disorders, in the sense that it's obviously can be self-reflective. I mean, for me, if I'm going to have, last time I had, I think 2.5 or 3 grams, it's been a hot minute. I get very self-reflective. I can go into zones and think about things, think about life issues or what I want to do. So I think that's why they're saying that the psychedelics and cannabis, they tied to like munchies straight up. They're like, man, it makes you hungry. Sometimes it makes food better.
Just not for ground buffalo. Inside joke.
We may have run into some psychedelics at Tour de Fat. We tried to pull off going to lunch with some friends, me and my wife, and it just wasn't happening. Like the waiter comes over and he goes, yes, our special is ground buffalo. And Kristen just goes, oh, that sounds disgusting. And we just started laughing. The guy's like, okay. Then after a while, we're laughing for about 30 seconds. You go, would you like me to finish the specials? And then we start laughing.
So I will tell you that, Scotty, just to clarify for the listeners, that Tour de Fat is put on by New Belgium Bike. Historically, you go out, you dress up, you're on your bike. It's kind of like a biking parade. So Scotty's texting me at Tour de Fat, showing me a picture of a friend dressed up. And I was just like, where's the bikes? You guys are straight posers, man. I don't know.
No, I wouldn't have ran into the wizard at the parade then, man. Merlin, the magic wizard.
I'm busting balls. Everybody can have a good time. It's a good big Tour de Fat in Foco. People come from all over the nation. Go check it out.
Yeah,
it's a wild.
I've seen so many people be wasted wrecking their bikes by the end of the day. Everybody was fine. All right. They're okay. But oh my God, dude, drinking and biking. I don't know who came up with it.
It is a very Colorado thing.
It is crazy, man.
Look at these guys.
That's the guy that does right there, man. Oh, good
stuff. All right. Let's check out what's going on YouTube. I was going to shout out, hey, don't forget, DGC producers, you do get 20% off on that new merch store. So go over to the producers and the group discounts and giveaways. There we go. And you will see in there the coupon codes to get 20% off merch. And if you haven't gone over there yet, you are missing out. Almost 700 users, man, over realdgc.com. You got a grow question, you got a dank nug, you just want to hang out with some like-minded growers, create a profile, start posting, and get some help if you need it, or give some advice.
Bro, it's going off, man. I mean, that's where that UBC content was from. I posted something yesterday and went and tried to find it, and I wasn't even close, man. It was new conversations 11 minutes ago. So tight work, brother. Banner, keeping that thing going. But there's great conversation there.
Yeah, and give me some comments, too. I'm wanting to get to know this. I know he's been around the block, but if you comment below on that Grandmaster level LED shiz, if you're running those lights, if you've tried the UBC, I'm kind of curious. Might try and get some hookups or reach out to the cat. I believe he's even in Canada. So
Wow. That's probably neighbors, right?
Yeah. Hopefully, there's too much land up here, Scotty.
Garbino, man.
Yeah, man.
What you been up to on your channel? I seen you were live a couple days ago, but I was cooking, man. I was cooking Italian, bro.
Yeah, I got my last week. I had my buddy Chonky Nugs on. Chonky Nugs is a up and coming content creator. He's over there. He's helping out all sorts of people. He's hanging out with Kyle, and it's pretty sweet. So yeah, you can go over. Just one of my proudest achievements. You can just type the word Grambo into YouTube, and you will find me, baby. It's sweet. And I'll shout out to. I was just on I Can THC yesterday, so go over and check out my episode with over on the Talking Loud podcast.
Nice.
Love Matt. He says he's coming up to come hang out on one of these Wednesday shows.
Good.
And then also every Tuesday, Grow Tank Gaming is a thing. Me and Church of Cannabis Nate, we play video games and smoke weed. It's fun. Come.
Wait. Shoot full screen, Brett. Let me see him. All right.
Yeah.
Hear that? He's just hanging out and playing video games.
Grow Tank Gaming, baby. We in the tent.
It's about time in the day, you know. I don't mind it. Heck, I wish I had enough time to be like, all right, I'm gonna sit down and get it. I used to be into some few games. Can't fully remember which ones, which system, but
dude, this last week we played a game called the Stanley Parable. It is the weirdest game ever. It literally made me go home and like question reality. I was like, I should probably just it's all an illusion, and I should probably just jump off a mountain and fly.
Oh, actually, I'll shout out to Downhill Domination, a mountain biking game on PlayStation 3, I believe. That's the one. That's the one I played the most of.
Nice.
Played Centipede on Atari.
Do you play that over on Scotty Real 420?
Ooh, nice, bro. Nice. Hey, you know what? I don't know if I can, scroll down. Organic and synthetic cannabis growers crush it with these 3 additives. All right. Any guess, man? I didn't put microbes. I thought I put earthworm castings. I didn't want to be cliche, man. But earthworm castings have microbes. They've got humic and fulvics, and I thought that was. That's not. I was organic. Is Epsom salt organic, man?
Yeah, I think Epsom's organic.
No way, man. I got kelp. Kelp's organic, man. Dude, that shit's amazing. No, all the hormones in kelp, man.
Just don't overuse it. Don't overdo it. You'll get some weird shit going on.
It's hormones.
Too excited.
All right, dude. You know what the last one is, man? You were talking about it just a bit earlier.
What's that?
Fish brings the dank, sir.
We did. We said that for a while, and then we stopped saying it. I'm bringing it back. You brought it back. I'm bringing it back. Bring us a dank.
I will tell you that in this video, I talk about it. I actually did a little bit of research and learned what the good fish is. And don't buy fish emulsions. That stuff's just boiled from at the cat food factory. Get you some fish hydrolysate. They take all that stuff and they enzymatically digest it, and it keeps everything active. So that's good stuff.
Is there any fish fertilizer, though, that's you got to be careful? I'm looking at, again, shout out to Neptune's Harvest. I know they've been in the game for a while, and the NPK is a 241, which is kind of lower. We always say wash the nitrogen later in flower, right? You don't want to have much. And some of the fish have like an NPK of a 5, starting with the nitrogen a little higher, right?
Yeah, but I mean, that's not very much if you're not using a ton of it.
All right. Don't forget our shorts channel, DGC Grow Talk. And we just did a video. This is why we feel so much stronger today. And these are all our bite-sized consumable content, little shows, single subject matter about good things, sometimes about growth, sometimes about strong weed, Scotty.
Yeah. You know what, though? I don't know. Are you convinced? I've been smoking for what? 25 years, 30 years? I don't remember. I guess I've been smoking for long enough. But the weed got me just as high back then. Really good.
I was just going to say, I was always high.
Yeah, real high.
You can't argue. Yes, it is getting stronger. To what degree, I think, is rather inflated. I don't know if I believe, the 30s, maybe upper 20s here and there, but on average, not a shiz ton stronger. People are going to roast me in the comments. Okay.
Well, somebody was saying this I wish I had the comment in front of me. I apologize. But they've just been selecting for basically one cannabinoid, and they've just been breeding this thing for THC. So they're taking a lot of the terpene diversity out of it.
I think when people say stronger, I think what they're kind of referring to is it's more cerebral now. Whereas back in the day, it'd be more body high. You kind of feel giggly and everything. Now you're just like, Jesus Christ, the world's collapsing in on me.
Not, I mean, it's just all tolerance too, you know?
Yeah. But it is more cerebral. I will say that.
I will say,
You just pull.
do you think you come across less stony weed these days, though?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because it's
Like
more,
heavy, like literally like stone you to the chair kind of weed.
you can smoke distillate all you want, man. 100% THC, right? Doesn't do much for you. You got to have that entourage effect. And I'd rather have 25% or 22% THC with a crazy amount of terps.
I agree with Rambo.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to agree with me.
And you.
All right, thanks, man.
What
I mean,
about
it's gotta-
Wade Irwin? I first hit weed in 67, and I have to say there was weed back then that would make me feel like I had dropped acid. I had it all: Colombian, Jamaican, Thai sticks, Hawaiian, Panama Red, etc. I don't get that excited about today's weed because it doesn't affect me like it used to.
Because you've been smoking since 1967, okay?
I used to say that to my mom. She'd be like, oh, it was so much. I was like, oh, did you feel better when you were 20? Oh, is that a thing?
You got a point.
Yeah, come on.
It's not hit me like the first time.
Yeah, now that you're sore and your joints suck, like, yeah, I feel horrible. I'm 42. I feel horrible,
Oh, man.
but I look good.
All right, what else you got, Scotty? What's up with first smoke of the day here?
Well, you know, I started watching it. It comes on when I was drinking my coffee. He came on and he's a pretty interesting dude. You know, one of the things he was talking about was everyone getting their accounts yanked, man. As far as was he saying Facebook, YouTube? Yeah, that's where they were talking about it, man. They were talking about how they're just going to war. Regular cannabis is just going to war against like Delta 8 because it's killing them. It was an interesting discussion these two guys had, man.
Whoa.
Yes. Anyway, first smoke of the day.
That's
interesting
That's
stuff. He goes,
dude's first smoke of the day right there.
yeah, right.
No.
Dude, this is a 3-hour, 22-minute long podcast, bro. Could you do that? Grambo, you could talk for 3 hours and 22. Well, we used to do 3-hour shows, right?
I mean, still sometimes when we do sessions, we'll go 3 hours talking weed, you know?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, just not in a row.
Anyway, I've been listening to him. Yes, sir.
We'll collab. So I just made a note. We should have him on the show. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, that seems like a good dude, man. Definitely more into the big time, more corporate commercial side.
We subscribe.
All right, man. And then I've continued now that we talked about Professor DeBacco last show. He's coming up in my feed and it's not getting any easier. I asked Grambo to help me understand the redox reaction, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's complicated. It literally, we were sitting there in Scott's kitchen eating garlic bread. Or like, bro, this guy is taking us deep. We need a submarine.
Dude. And then the next one, I came in this morning. I go, Grambo, do you know what Avogadro's number is?
Yes.
I'll bet you Banner does. Banner, you know what Avogadro's number is?
It's a number of atoms in something.
Yes.
no
He's
idea.
close. He's close. Yes.
It's been a long time.
It's a number that goes up. You go from millions to billions to trillions to quadrillions to quintillions to sextillions. 21 zeros, 6 to the 10 to the 23rd.
What is it? First of all, by the way, he goes, oh, you might as well get familiar with this because you're going to be using it a lot.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not. I'm 53. I don't use Avogadro's
This
number.
is essentially what it would have to look like. Many zeros.
Yes.
I can tell you what I've been watching. Shout out since Grambo there sparks my memory. And Scotty, it was you recommended actually. You're like, hey, if you want to see like what like a rich dude can do with money and get into a bad situation, I watched the documentary about the Titan submarine. And
Oh my God. Yeah. That was a good one, man. That was a good one. That guy was crazy.
And if you have enough money, you're allowed to be crazy and convince people that everything's good. So I shouldn't laugh, but that's an interesting one if you're into technical documentaries about stuff, which I am.
That wasn't technical. That was about a millionaire that went crazy. Not crazy. That just somebody that just didn't want to hear the word no.
Mm-hmm.
If you told him it wouldn't work. Banner tells me all the time, hey man, that is not a good idea. Or it won't work. And I go, oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Not you're fired.
You're fired. Grambo, will it work?
No.
Yeah, boss, it'll work.
I want my job.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Oh,
Interesting. Oh, I got one more really quick, man.
Yeah.
Just Grambo, you guys know calcium, like calcium we talk about. It's actually a metal.
Yes.
Just
Really?
click this. Yeah, it's really a trip. This is Nile Red. He does some cool science stuff.
If you are into weird chemistry, you must follow Nile Red.
And what is Nile Blue? That's his other channel, right?
Yeah, he does. You got to have 2 channels these days.
Yeah, but that's calcium, man. Watch this.
What's he do here?
Yes. Hang on, it'll but it's flammable, man.
Yes. When you combine certain different pure things together, they will ignite.
Yeah. Oh, here you go, man. Look at the water.
Yeah,
That's why you get CalMag premix. That's why you don't get CalMag dry nutrients.
right. Yeah.
Or calcium dry. I'll just take the pure stuff. Don't rip me off with the water, man.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy, dude.
Wow, what a trip, man. Just calcium. Metal.
In water.
Wow. Yes.
all right. All right. Let's take it to, I get me down the YouTube rabbit hole comments. So this was regarding here are edibles, healing meds, or hidden danger. They're both from the same.
I think I remember, man. That was our show, man. That was last Saturday's show.
Hey, I got a good comment here. We were talking about on an edible show or something about, things you can do when somebody gets too high. It might have been last Saturday, like a list of 8 things. And Thomas Cross.
Dude, you look too high, man. No, don't even press play. Just look at him. You're like, dude, nobody knows I'm stoned.
Welcome to the Dude Grow Show, man.
Oh, all right. Thomas Cross says total bro science, but I was told by one of the oldest grower smokers I have ever met that if people are too high, have them sit still and smell black pepper. Surprisingly enough, he claims it's the terpenes that counteract the effect of being way too high. Never actually tried it, though. Let's try it.
All right. DGC, black pepper, okay?
Isn't that nice?
I would think it would, yeah. I would think it would.
I mean, smelling salts are a thing, so I guess
Yeah.
there are. Yeah.
Yeah, you were right.
Right.
I don't know. Is there anything that can reverse being too baked? DGC?
In my experience, the cops behind you usually counteracts the effects pretty well.
So true.
Oh, all right. Let's just some fun stuff, some social media here. If you're still hanging out, make sure you subscribe, share this channel. Y'all do grows 3.0 is where you're hanging out right now. And if you ever want to know where to hang out, if you're lost, realddc.com/watch. You'll know where we're at. All right. What do we got, Scotty?
We got any memes, man?
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at the memes.
Specifically, there's one that I wanted to show that was definitely, well, this is a good one since we're right here. You got to love a good Spider-Man.
Yep.
all that's hilarious. But we're talking about using AI can be not creative, and sometimes it can be very creative. And I found this one to be a very creative use. This is high grow.
I got to know the prompt.
Great Scott.
What do you ask chat to get that?
It put a picture of Doc Brown, a picture of you,
That's
and said,
art, though, man.
"That's creative."
You know, that's very creative.
Yeah, we can all get behind that one. That was pretty.
It's hilarious.
Pretty freaking hilarious. And so, as Wayne Rigsby said, I work hard all week to put weed on the table.
Oh.
That looks like a good shirt. That'd be like a good Real Growers shirt.
It would be a good shirt, wouldn't it?
Let's get on that.
Trust that guy.
Remember, RealDGC/merch. Get up in there. And so you ever come home from work just hungry for weed like a Tyrannosaurus?
That's funny. That's funny, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we keep going all day, sir.
So many good ones.
Those
And
are my
this
boys,
one's TGJ. Thank you. Real DGC. Click on groups. Go to memes. They're hilarious. We read them all. You guys are awesome.
Man, me and Banner made a pact to start putting our funny stuff on there because he'll just hit this next one, man.
All right. What do we got here? This is good.
Oh, no, this is funny. Did we play this before?
We had it on the format, but we didn't actually play.
Oh,
this is
so
from my
funny,
friend Dread Smokes Weed. This is a buddy of mine.
Really?
Yeah.
JR Token shared this with me.
Yeah.
It needs volume.
Okay, let's get some volume.
and his soil wins a James Beard Award every year. The Ark of the Covenant is just where he keeps his head stacked. His look of disapproval is the only known cure for HLV. Powdery mildew don't touch his leaf.
Wow.
They jump off in fear. His pH is always perfect. His mere presence increases nutrient uptake. Does he water? Clouds form out of sheer respect. His shadow has a higher PPFD.
Dude, so funny.
His shadow has a higher PPFD than the sun. He is the most interesting grower in the world.
Who is that? So Dredge
Smokes weed. He's
check him out.
He's a Denver grower. He's on Instagram. He's a shy guy. I see him every year at Vegas. He's the man, and one of the best rock wool growers in the history of the earth. And that is not an exaggeration. The man creates miracles.
So that's what JR sent me. Banner sends me this stuff, man.
What do we got here?
I don't know, but
Does this need audio?
yeah, I give you some audio.
Whoa.
Right? It's reel to reel tape, man.
Tape bowing ensemble.
Shut the front door, sir. Dude, they're so ahead of us.
That's sweet.
This seems like I would get a text at like 2 a.m. like, Grambo, they're coming to Denver. Do you want to go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I do. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. All right.
And so we've had some laughs. Do you want to have ended on some jeers?
Dude, this car is the best car I've ever seen, man.
Oh, dude. So, yeah, the border checkpoint
We already
officers.
found that one. Yes.
I said, why don't I just drill a hole into your
I already
car?
found your money.
Yes.
I'm just going to drill a hole and have a look-see here.
And this,
If not, we'll just Bondo that up.
oh, boy. Yeah, I don't miss these days, right?
We're just going to grind the panel off your car, man. Is that what they do in Canada?
At the border.
What is that, seeds?
I don't know.
It's like cigarette.
What country are you going from? Nah, you know what? This is a demo. This is a police demo. But this car is real. They found this car, right?
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah, I outed myself. I told Sky because it gets to the point where like they check the engine. He's like, "God, is there something in the engine?" I was like, "Back in my day, we used to empty out all the windshield wiper fluid, and then we'd pack our empty reservoir full of stuff, and then go on our way."
That's hardcore. Look at these people are so creative.
Yeah,
That's where I keep my bag of cocaine.
yeah. I know.
You better not have anything in the engine. All right?
I mean, come on.
That was me. That was me.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, the
They got
90s.
Everywhere in that car. I love
Look
it.
at that
It's
thing.
like no.
Banner, you sent me this other one, didn't you, man? The yes. Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, the pilot.
United pilot refuses to fly after passenger smokes pot on the plane. I'm not willing to risk it.
Not
he
willing to
said.
risk it.
Not willing to risk it.
Not willing to risk it.
I would be so pissed at that pilot, man. I actually have to get somewhere. Yeah.
Well, you probably shouldn't smoke
Well,
weed.
so he's worried that he's going to get contact to the smoke and then he's going to fail a drug test and lose his job and his retirement.
No way. They got probably smoked a vape pen in the bathroom. Remember we had that lighting intervention with our buddy?
Yeah, yeah. We have a friend that might have hit his vape pen on the plane mid-flight,
Thinking it was normal.
and we go, hey, buddy,
Yeah.
no,
Don't do that.
no fly list.
No fly list.
Thanks.
Oh, man. That might be it, man. That might be it. We got anything else, Grambo?
I think we covered it, boys.
Give him a pilot bubble. You bumped me out with that story. Yeah, that pilot's in D.
Yes.
And if you have a
wait,
Yeah, I would hate to.
do a final thought.
What do you got there,
We'll
Scott?
do an oblique strategy for the day, man. All right, man?
Good. Yes.
Oh, this is a good one, man. A harvest is temporary, but the lessons you learn last a lifetime. Sounds more like a fortune cookie, doesn't it?
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
not sure that's a strategy.
You do it over again, man. All right. All right. Oh, here you go, man.
What?
It says the harvest is temporary, but the lessons you learn last a lifetime.
That's deep.
Thank you very much. That's what I got, brother.
Don't forget, guys, live every Wednesday, 4:20 Mountain Time. Click on the live tab on New Grow C.0 if you want to check out those shows or join us live, hang out in the chat, have a party. Otherwise, have a good weekend. Stay higher. Thank you, Garambo on the board, Banner, Scotty.
High work.
Well, that's what I got.
Good hanging out, boys. Take it easy.